My bad. I'm telling you, I'm never going to get used to this microphone because the old microphone turned on when the camera turned on, and this one does not. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Dina. Hello, hello. Yeah, it was me. I forgot to turn my microphone on. Here I go. So this is how we're going today. Okay, because I have got to do a full makeup later because I'm doing a public event. And I just don't have it in me to do both, to do it twice a day. Okay. So we're going to get started. We're going to start with Jessica. Hi. Hi, guys. So Jessica asked 3 questions. Now I'm going to stay on here and do it for as long as I feel I can do it. And then I'm going to get off here because I need time to meditate and prepare myself for the event later. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. So Jessica is first. I got to go back and find her first 2 questions because she paid for those like the 7th. Okay. For Jessica, in my last micro reading, you said there will be a stall between me and MC. What is that? Oh. The Empress. 7 of Wands. 4 of Wands. The Moon. Strength in the reverse. 10 of Wands, I'm sorry. Queen of Wands and the 9 of Wands. It looks like somebody tries to come in between. And what I mean, well, there's several meanings to that. I mean, it could be a mother, a brother, a sister, a cousin. It could be an ex. It won't last. It may cause trouble, but it's not like he does anything wrong or you do anything wrong. It's more so that it's just an irritant that somebody's really tired of. Either it's you really tired of this ex or him really tired of your ex. One of the two, Jessica. Now, you come out as the Empress. So this can also be, I don't believe it's the other person, but it can also, I mean, I don't believe the other person is an Empress. Let me put it that way. But they want to step in the way of the Empress. Here's you being defensive and brave. Coming out of nowhere, doesn't matter. Because it ends up you and him with the 4 Wands, which means marriage, engagement, living together. The struggle won't last long. It's a bit of a burden because you're tired of the bullshit. But you guys survive it. You know how it is, like when you finally find happiness with somebody, and there's always somebody that got to come back in trying to get in your business, and he isn't looking at them and you're not looking at them, but it's an irritant, like a rash. Okay, it's like a rash you can't get rid of. I'm gonna close this door. Kyle's here. Hold on just a second. It doesn't cause any trouble. Nobody cheats. Nobody lies. Nothing like that. It's just irritating, you know? Yeah, that's it. How will I do in my new position? Congratulations to Jessica. Temperance. You will move forward balanced in a great state materially, money-wise, and emotionally. So this job will not be so you won't have people throwing stuff at you, Jessica. It'll be a lot more even keeled. That's really good that you got temperance. Again, you got both the angels. Look, destiny, wish fulfillment. It'll be what you wished for. Oh, wow. You got both Archangel Michael cards, which means protection, divine intervention. It's good stuff. Oh, this flipped over, a leader in the company. This fell out. Ooh, leaving the past behind. These 2 fell out. One more. Coming out of the darkness into the light. 4 of Pentacles is, holding on. It's probably you not letting anybody very close to you in the new company. You look very strong in the new company, and you'll move forward with great potential in a new time in your life. Ooh, Eight of Pentacles. It just keeps going on and on. You know how sometimes we are Geminis after all, Jessica. You know how sometimes as a Gemini, whatever, we'll like put this wall up so people can't get to know the real us. There are people around you in this new company that will want to actually get and appreciate the real you. I think this side over here reflects on what happened in the past. It's into, into a dark time and protective self-protection time, and you struggled with it. This one's going to be more like this. This is you forgetting about how people treated you in the past and being the leader in destiny and even in balance like you're going to be here. Lots of work, leveling up, big money offer. I think you're going to do great. I really do. I really do. Nobody is ever going to understand a Gemini. So as Geminis in general, if we just come to that realization that we're always going to be a little different than everybody else, then we can live our life a lot more fuller. That, that realization that nobody's ever going to completely understand us in regards to like coworkers and stuff, right? The soulmate's a different thing. We can live a much happier life because people don't get us. And that's okay. We move a lot faster than most people do. I was intimate with MC. He always becomes a bit distant. Will he become distant? No. Ten of Cups. I think he's learning how to deal with it. I forget what his... Is he a Libra? I can't remember. I forget what his sign is. But Ten of Cups now. I think he's coming to grips with the emotions that being with you makes bubble up inside. I mean, I hate to say it, guys, but guys they don't... Unfortunately, they are expected to learn at a young age that you don't show an emotional state. Okay, but I think he's coming to be able to handle it more. It may be a little distant. Ooh, Destiny again. You keep getting the Destiny card. Oh, Justice card of Libra. Wow, look at these cards, Jessica. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, there may be a little slight nod of... but I don't think it's going to last long. You're teaching him how to express himself. Nine of Wands, surviving it. All those times he did in the past. He's going to go with the flow. Oh, Temperance again, y'all. Oh, look at this. On the bottom. May have his guard up a little bit, but he has clarity now for you and him. And then a new beginning in truth and justice. I feel like your love has taught him and will continue to teach him how to express himself. Maybe a little bit, but not like before. You've taught him that glorious lesson. He's definitely learning how to be balanced in it and move forward in it. And you guys have survived him being somewhat distant. Yeah. So the answer to your question is just a little bit. He's getting better. He's learning. Hey, learning's a big thing. If somebody can learn and take that lesson that you've taught them and grow from it, then you're with the right person. Okay. That's your reading, Jessica. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jessica. Who is next? Deb W, then Lilith, and then Lindy. Hold on. There you are, my friend. Let's see if anybody else paid. I'll go back and see what everybody's been saying because I'm in PayPal. These teeth are driving me. Oh, hey, Erica. Thank you. Thanks, Erica. I haven't been very talky lately. I've just been so tired. I appreciate my friend Dina. Has one. She's after Lindy. We're getting ready to do Deb W. We're going to kick the butt out of these questions today. Oh, you broke things off a couple days ago? Thank you, Erica. And he was mad? I bet he was. Denied. Do not enter. Denied. All right, Debbie, let's do it. You still want the answer to the same questions? How did Hunter feel about my last text message, and why can't he stop thinking about me? The SP is driving me nuts. Gotcha. You still want the same questions, girl? I don't blame you. I'll tell you one reason why people can't leave a Gemini alone. Because if we find out something wrong is happening, we're like, okay, see ya. We're not a stage 4 clinger. We're like, all right, well, adios. And they can't handle it. It's like, wait a minute. They weren't just waiting for me to come back to. They just left. That's why people can't stay away. Because unlike a lot of people, zodiac signs, whatever, we will like, all right, lesson learned. See you. Okay? And that drives people crazy because they want you to chase them. They want you to beg for them to come back here, and that's never going to happen with a Gemini. Okay. All right, so the first question is for Deb W. How did Hunter feel about my last text message? I go like that because it's probably going to be, he's going to be mad, annoyed, even though it's his own fault. It's just lovely when people get mad and annoyed about stuff that they brought on themselves. It's lovely, isn't it? How did Hunter feel about my last text message? Oh. Now, I'll tell you this about when I get the Magician, dear friend, and when I get it, it's the only card I take in the 78-card deck of tarot. It's the only card I take, and it has to be in the reverse for manipulation. So, how does he feel? I'm not saying you manipulated him, but, you know, people are delusional. So he may in some way feel manipulated, but I'll tell you this. I feel more so that he's going to come back at you and try to manipulate you. Again, hung up, not knowing what to do. Oh! Again, please. Sorry, I must laugh. You got the moon. Wow, what's going on? The Knight of Pentacles. There's a lot going on here. 4 of Pentacles. What? You taught him a... Oh, snap. Ooh. He's going through the whirlwind of emotions. Everything. How's he feel? He feels everything. Again, he may feel, even though you didn't, like you manipulated him, but that he wants to get back at you in some way. I don't know what to do. I do feel love for Deb, but he's hiding things too. Almost like, it's really weird. It's somewhat delusional, okay? It's like, man, I was going to give her an offer, but she's not getting an offer now. But I wasn't really going to give her all of me. I was going to hold back somewhat. I let my defenses down to talk to her about stuff. And she just took my stuff and took herself and left. Because this is also taking your shit and leaving, okay? But the other thing about the 7 of Swords is he could have been cheating this whole time. Good Lord. He is a mess. He feels confused. He feels hung up. He feels... it's weird. This is somebody who is not ascended, my friend. You cannot be loving someone. You can love a lot of people, but not in the long term, right? It's like, ooh, I feel the love. It probably hung him up somewhat, but I'm doing stuff in the dark when people doesn't know. But it's like, it's not that he got caught. It's that he was working his way through it, and you left him before he got to finish working his way through it, which is perfectly fine. Okay? Ooh, ugh. That was a nasty tasting one. Why can't he stop thinking about me? Oh, yeah. Why can't? Because you just left and you don't. Why? Take me back. I love you. Listen, I get it. We love people. We don't want to break up with people. We, stuff like that. But we have to have self-respect, right? It's the self-respect part and not sticking around to be treated badly and not being a stage 4 cleaner. It's like you intrigue him. I mean, that's just the psychic part of me for Deb. Okay, for Deb. Why can't he stop thinking about me? Yeah. So, I'm sorry, that was an evil laugh if there ever was one. This is, oh my gosh. So he has feelings. He doesn't know what to do about it. But he doesn't let go of whatever, either the past or whoever. Why can't he stop thinking about you? Ooh, he feels like you won. I think he's also worried about you dating other people. And moving on. 2 6s. It's like he doesn't know what to do. It's like he can't control the situation. He can't control you. So it's out of his hands, right? He's like, he doesn't know what to do. I think he's afraid you're going to move on to new dates and be victorious and literally move on to happiness. This is why he is like so out of balance, dude, for real. It's like he needs to be out on his own by himself to figure his life out. Figure out what he really wants, to learn his lessons. 4 of Wands. Yeah, King of Cups in reverse. He's in reverse. Ooh. He can't stop thinking about you because you are his empress. But he isn't developed into the king of love and emotions yet. And, he wants to be, but he's not. Because this is on the other side. Look at that. Temperance in reverse. King of Cups, King of Love in reverse. The 4 of Wands. Why can't he stop thinking about you? Because he can't control the situation. He's afraid you're going to go out and date other people. He's afraid that you've moved on. That's why it's burning in his brain about the Empress here. Yeah. He's a hot mess of confusion. I'm surprised we didn't get the 7 of Cups because he just doesn't know. That's why. That's your reading, my friend. That's your reading. After, Deb B, you got another one. Okay. Hold on, let me write it down. Debbie, I got to answer another question for Debbie. And then Lilith paid for 2 more. Okay, so Deb, I got that one more question for you. Then Lilith, then Lindy, then Dina, then I think Nikki B. Ooh, I can try. It's hard to do that on here, Nikki B, but I will try, okay? I will try. I definitely will try. Okay, for the third question for Debbie, is the Cancer who started talking to me 2 days ago looking for a relationship? Ooh, I split it, and I get that. We'll find out. Hold on. Let's hope they're an ascended Cancer. For Debbie, is the Cancer who started talking to me 2 days ago? Okay, then. Oh, the Magician. 2 days ago. 2 days ago. 2 days ago was Lionsgate. And we got the manifestation card. Interesting. Again. Well, I'm going to take it because it flipped up like that. 6 of Pentacles. 3 of Wands. Oh! 4 of Cups. Ace of Swords. Wow. I'm going to say yes. Ooh, we got 2 aces in a row, Deb. I'm going to say yes, but he's going to approach it weirdly. Okay, so he's going to approach it weirdly. The Magician Tuesday, which was 8/8 Lionsgate, the biggest manifestation day of the year other than 12/12. This is the biggest manifestation card, so he's probably already trying to manifest you in. But I will say this, okay? Good. No more unascended. Good. Very good. You're very suspicious. I would be suspicious too. And let me tell you why. Just because he wants to manifest you in doesn't mean he's the right one for you, okay? But I'll say this. He is hesitant. 4 Swords. I think he's still healing from something, because this is a big healing card for me. Not for everybody, but for me it is. I'll say this. I feel like it's going to be a little hurry up and then wait for him, which means he is also, I'm telling you, August, I've told all of you, I told you last year, 2023 is going to be a show in the world. And for a lot of us, we're going to find our person, and that's what's going to keep us together during this time. And I also told everybody it's not going to get any better until the end of 2024. I said all that last year, okay? And I stand by it. And I mean, look at what's happened this year already, right? But people are finding their way, particularly in August, okay? Because August, again, I can't express this enough. 6 planets in retrograde, 2 super full moons. Venus is in Leo in retrograde. There is a lot going on. I would be more apt. What are you doing? Don't be getting into trouble, boy, okay? I would be more apt, if you were really interested in this Cancer, to wait until August is over. Like maybe chit-chat or whatever. I mean, I know it's only the 10th, and that leaves like 20 more days, because I got the waiting card, right? Because then over here, I mean, it looks really good, but I think you have to get past a certain time frame. Here's an offer that you need to look at, and then 2 new beginnings, truth and passion. And then 10 of Cups at the end, which is very good, but there's so many people. Hey, don't do what I think you're going to do. Okay. There's many people ascending in August, learning hardcore lessons that I almost feel like everybody should wait until after, because it's a distraction. How can you focus on an attempted beginning of a new relationship if all this is going down in the universe? But again, it can bring us to the people we want. It shows that eventually there is prime interest, but I'd be very careful, okay? Yeah, I'm the only one that can look at PayPal. I'll look at it right now, okay? All right, I'll go look at it right now. Up next is Lilith. Then we have Lindy, Dina, and Nikki B. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, Hazel paid for 1 more. Wait a minute. 1 more. I thought it was 2 more. Sorry, my bad. Hold on. It's thinking. Okay. Yeah, Hazel paid for 1 more. I thought it was 2. Hold on. So Lilith is up next with 3 questiones. Then Lindy with 2 questions. Dina with 1 question. Nikki B with 1 question. Okay. Ta-da. Ta-da. Try not to overexert myself, because I'm going to have to meditate and rest after this so I can be ready for my event later today. So apparently, some of you I will see there. Apparently, there's a list that have been pre-booked and people on the waiting list. So that's exciting. All right. For Lilith. I'm looking for your girlfriend. Been a lot of action on this channel lately. All right, Lilith. Ooh, hold on. I gotta pull that up and read it. An old ex of mine lately been popping in on my dreams. Oh. And I even bumped in with his two sons, though they don't talk to me, which I could care less. But my question is, what's going on with that Leo X of mine and his energy I'm feeling? Oh, you're not going to believe this. I haven't flipped it over yet, so I don't know whether or not it's upside down or... Oh, Leo. He's struggling. He's... Leo again, the sun. Tower in reverse. Interesting. Is he getting it together? What? You can feel it, girlfriend. The Queen of Wands. Leo again. Ooh, the Chariot in reverse. Oh! Hold on. It fell on the floor. Nine of Cups in reverse. The Lovers, Gemini, Six of Swords. Wow, regret. I said regret and pulled this off the bottom of the deck and the Nine of Swords. Regret, realization. This is what happens when somebody screws up in a relationship and you break up with them, and 5 years later, they wake up one day because they went out, dated a bunch of people. It all went down the crapper. And they go, oh my God, Lilith was the one. And I screwed myself over. That's what this... So he's probably been thinking about you a lot. Again, this is why I keep talking about 6 planets in retrograde. Because it makes all these feelings and realizations, all the lessons come into the head and bubbling over, and all these realizations and lessons, and they're all coming into life, where before could not have seen it, hadn't ascended, right? And 2023 is all about ascension, and in August in particular is like realization. So he's probably putting out, he's probably even dreaming about you and putting out so much energy thinking about you that it's entering your dreams. The fact that he gets the sun and the tower, it's like it definitely has done the work. He's like getting in a happier place and rising, not quite to the king yet, but he's trying to rebuild his world. Realization, I messed up. I had the woman that I loved and I let it go. And now I got to live with that. The lesson is learned. The acceptance is happening. But having some of a struggle with it, there you are. Wishing it wouldn't happen that way, but that wish is sailed, buddy. Trying to move on with it. He's probably very greatly y'all know what I'm talking about without my words working. My throat chakra. Oh my God. Waking up, sitting straight up in bed. Oh my God. Lilith was the love of my life and I let her go and I effed myself. Oh, there you go. Sitting straight up in bed. And trying to learn how to move on. That's probably what. And not probably, it is what. Whether he's with somebody or not, realization dawns. Doesn't matter whether you're in a relationship or not. It happens. I'm aware that him and I have always had a telepathic connection. Does my future child accept August like I've been planning? Oh, to be born in August? Or to get pregnant in August? Does my future child accept... Oh. Yes. August. Yes. For a name like August, the moon. Interesting. August, May. It depends. Again. The answer would be yes. That's the pregnant mother. She's always pregnant, the Empress. 9 of Wands. Oh. 5 of Cups in reverse, 7 of Wands, Temperance. I'm going to say yes. We also have the King of Swords at the bottom. I don't know if you want August the name or get pregnant in August or have the baby in August. But The fact that we get the sun and we're in Leo season, if you plan on them being, this would make complete sense if you plan on them being born in August. Or get pregnant in August right now, okay? The moon is interesting because like it's hidden weight 3. We get weight 3. I feel like this is weight 3 here. Wait 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks. I don't know. Weight 3. Then because they're watching, like the baby's watching, it's like a false start, but then the pregnancy and surviving what the false start is. It's interesting because we get the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, which means don't feel alone. It's what I get, okay? Keep fighting, and then the payoff, the Great Divine, card of Sagittarius. Yes, there's a lot here, Hazel. I could probably go on forever, but there's a lot here. Yes, if you have a false start, do not worry, you'll survive it, okay? Yes, the answer is yes. I could go on for freaking ever, I really could. Oh, okay. So Nikki bought another and Dina bought another. So let me add that. Okay. One more for Lilith. Hold on. Let me pull these cards out. Hold on. Hey, doggy head. I'm feeling better today, huh? My dog's been sick too, so. My sis has been acting up again. Oh, tra-la-la. Happy days, right? My sister's been acting up again with me about Pisces. So what's her deal now and her attitude against me? I'm cutting them once. Move on. It doesn't matter what her deal is. It's just time to move on. Trying to figure somebody out in the way they react. A lot of time, the fact that you get this card makes me say this. A lot of times people act up because they want to draw your attention away from your happy life into them. It's a way of getting their way and also disrupting your life. So the question is, what's her deal? She just wants to distract you from your happiness, and you need to just let her go. Okay. Yeah, see? Move on with Pisces and just ignore her. Now, I'll tell you this. It was so funny because I posted something today on my Facebook, which is not open for the public. And it's like how it feels when you continue on your spiritual journey and ascend. And it's Chris Farley falling down this huge mountain, right? And it says, losing friends, losing family, losing this, thinking it's almost over. Then a dark shadow of the night, this and that. I don't tell anybody to cut people out of their life, but to me, as somebody who has shed people, it's a part of the spiritual journey. There comes a point where you're going to have to decide if you're going to forever, ever, and ever deal with this crap, or if you're going to block them and let it go, because this is just them not wanting you to be happy. And this is Source saying, listen, move on with your happiness and your love, because they're never going to change. It's always going to bubble to the surface again. Let's find out. Yeah, see? It's always going to be a fight. It's not that she specifically has anything against you other than you're happy. It's more that she's so desperately unhappy that she has to cause chaos in everybody's lives in order to get a thrill, because that way she gets attention. Again, it's always going to be a competition. She feels like she's competing against you, which is stupid. Excuse my French, but it is. Okay? If you continue waiting for that to never end, Hazel, I feel for you, because it's like you're tying yourself up. Cut yourself free. Cut yourself free. You know, they're always going to come in and try to take what's yours. They're always going to be doing a dirty deed in the dark. Okay? Start the new beginning with your passion, with your love. And no, this is not her. This is you being the leader and taking control. There's not one particular thing. It's just that she's jealous of you and your life and will forever compete with you because she's not happy. Some people just never sin. Some people just never find their own happiness. In this lifetime, we always pray and hope and wish that in some lifetime that they do, but not in this lifetime. That's it, my dear friend. Jealousy and, wanting attention. You ever heard that old saying, oh, your child's acting out? And a lot of times they're like, they're just seeking attention. There you go. Okay, that's your reading, my friend. I hope it helped. Help it out, girlfriend. Thank you. Oops, I logged out. Let me see who's next. I think it's Lindy. Yeah. Oh no. Hold on. I did it too far. Broke my... Oh! Hold on, y'all. My pen's falling apart here. Oh, heck with it. I'll put it over here and get another pen. Okay. So, we did Jessica, Deb, Lilith. Now we're going to do Lindy. Then we have Dina and Nikki B. Let me see if anybody else paid. Okay, Jessica paid again, but you're after Nikki B, Jessica. Thank you, Jessica. Okay. Thank you so much, my friend. Let me go back. Lindy. Let me see what everybody's saying before I continue. Born in August. There you go. Lilith. A few months. I have a few months to keep enjoying wine. Yeah, exactly, Lilith. Hey, Jennifer. Yes, there's still openings, girl. You're welcome. Yeah. I will send you that TikTok. I posted on my Facebook, and my Facebook is not open to the public. In fact, I weeded a bunch of people out of my Facebook a couple weeks ago because, stalkers and all. So, Lindy, you're up. But I'll send that to you, Hazel. If I don't send it to you, remind me. Okay, for Lindy. My siblings and I will be selling my mom's house soon. Will it sell fast? So Lindy's mom's house sell fast. Interesting. I get the picture in my hand of somebody handing something to somebody else. Yes, it will be sad, but yes. Yeah, the 10 of Cups and the 5 of Cups both fall out, so it will be sad, and there's a kind of time of grieving. I did the same thing when I sold my mom and dad's house, but it will lead to happiness. Those are your kind of cards, Lindy. Oh, King of Swords. Ooh, the 7 of Swords in reverse. Thank God for that. Again, please. Oh, can somebody timestamp these for me? Oh, probably pretty quick. Now, some people say quick's the next day. That's not it for me. Within a couple months. So anytime from today, from this moment in time when I do this to a couple months from now. I know people say that there is a different definition between what different people think quick is. Okay. So when somebody does a reading with me and says, when I'm going to meet my love of my life, and I'm like at 8 months and they're upset because it's 8 months, that's like this much of time. I mean, it's like this much. Okay. I feel here, 3 of Wands comes out exactly like that. So I'm going to leave it like that. 2 of Cups, celebration. Of course, they're cutting the grass because I'm live. So, oh, look, a good partnership right next to. Ooh, the answer is yes. The answer is yes. And we get the 7 of Pentacles. There's a lot of 7s here. So I'm going to say, I know I said 2, but I feel like it's going to be either in 7 days or 7 weeks. It'll be sad, but also happy. It'll be clear cut. There won't be anybody trying to cheat anybody. 7 of Swords in reverse. It'll happen quickly. For selling a house, that's pretty damn quick. You may have to wait a little bit, okay? But then a good partnership and the offer. So I'm going to say yes. Second question is, will we get close to the price we're listing it for? They only cut the grass anymore when I'm taping and or going live. I wish they were cutting my grass, but my grass is really long. Kyle was gone for a week on vacation. I didn't really mention it here, but he was gone for a week on vacation. He flew to Colorado, and you know, then it rained a whole lot, so trying to get it cut has been a real humdinger. Will we get close to the price we are listing it for? The Hermit. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. It'll be a little bit of a struggle. There's probably going to be going back and forth. Oh, but then an agreement. Hold on. I know you want to know if it's going to be close. And 5 of Swords. Interesting. 8 of Swords. Then celebration and a partnership. I'm going to say this. You're probably going to get a couple offers. The first one may fall through because I do not want to pay what you want for it. 35 notifications on my Facebook. So that's the star in the Hermit's lantern. That means coming out of the darkness into the light. So in the beginning, everybody's sitting there waiting and hoping, right? And somebody makes some kind of an offer, but it's not what you want for it. Okay, so then you're like, ooh, should we take it? Should we not take it? I think not long after that, a second offer will come, and you'll cut the one off that you don't want. You know, you'll think about it and stay, you know, you guys all think about it. It's going to be a process, but then celebration and getting what you want. It'll be kind of close to what you want, okay? Yeah, kind of close. The first one is not. They're going to probably come in a lot. Something you're not going to want to do. That's up to all of you. It's the decision you guys make. I think there's a second one. Just feel it out. Think about it. Okay? You'll be downtrodden because of the first offer that you get, Lundy. It's a jumping off point. They'll probably even go up more too. But then a second person will come. That's your reading. Or a couple or whatever. That's your reading. That's your reading, my friend. All right. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Patty. Celebrate the first super chat from Patty Duncan. Welcome, Patty. Yay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Up next is Dina. Then we have Nikki B. Then we have Jessica. Then we have Jennifer. And then we have Patty Duncan. Now, listen, if you can't stick around, if you guys have to go run errands or go back to work or do whatever, don't worry. You don't have to stick around. After I get off here, somebody will timestamp everybody's readings. So you can come back to this video once the live is over. And we will put the timestamp of all, I do it every week, of each person's name and the timestamp. You can click on the timestamp. It'll take you right to your reading. It'll be the first pinned comment underneath this live. Just so you know, for those who are new here, Patty. So Jennifer. And then Patty. Okay, let me make sure nobody's paid on the PayPal part of things. Oh, man, I got the hiccups, y'all. Okay, Jessica asked for another, so we'll put 2 for Jessica. Thank you, Jessica. Okay, so here we go. Dina is next. You're welcome, Patty. Welcome, welcome, welcome. everybody here is fabulous. We welcome you here. Thank you so much for coming by. Okay, for Dina, the first question, is the Capricorn that I recently talked to interested? Oh my God, Capricorns. Okay. So, for Dina, is the Capricorn that I recently talked to interested in me? Oh, I'm going to say yes. Dina, it's the Emperor. Wowza. Okay. Virgo, that's you. Again, please. Oh, gosh, the Queen of Pentacles, an offer. Ooh, and they're single, so no worries. Nine of Pentacles, doing well. Wow, that's really good, Dina. Again, please. Good Lord, girl. This is wish fulfillment. This is destiny. This is written in the stars. Oh, Ten of Wands came out. Not a burden, because it came out in reverse. Again, please. Okay, then. Oh, a decision will be made quickly in Libra on the bottom. Justice on the bottom. The answer is yes. Done. Oh, I can snap. I don't have any nails on. Wow, y'all. Click. Yes. The fact that this is an Emperor is rocking. Okay, number one. This is you. This is a great offer. Both of you are earth signs. This is him, they, she, whatever, being single and prosperous and respected and admired. Destiny, wish fulfillment, not a burden. The decision will be made quickly with the Two of Pentacles coming out in reverse. You won't even have time to go with the flow because it's going to happen quickly. And then Justice, girl. The answer, yeah, mind-blowing. He's just 1 month out of the relationship. Well, let me tell you, he must have really learned his lesson because he's coming across like this. I mean, he's an earth sign, you know. The lesson is usually learned pretty quickly. And they're like, okay, all right, okay, all right. Wow, I'm surprised too, but man, these are rocking. The answer, I don't even want to say anything else because these are really good cards. The answer is yes. The second question is, I had a dream about the ex-Scorpio wanting to embrace men in a hug. Are you talking about me in a hug? Okay, let me read it again. I had a dream about the ex-Scorpio wanting to embrace me in a hug. Is he regretting his decision? I'm sure, again, 6 planets in retrograde this month. Is he regretting his decision to be with his now new wife instead of me? Let's cut it. I think I'm going to actually let people cut my cards tonight, and I've never in my life let that happen. The Lovers. This fell out, and this Tower card flipped over. This is Scorpio, and also, I'm going to say yes, but we're going to continue. That's the offer to the new wife in reverse now, so that would be regret. Wow. I'm surprised you haven't heard from him. The answer is yes. Because let's repeat the question. Always go back to the question, people. If you're learning how to do tarot, always go back to the question. The question was, I had a dream about the ex-Scorpio wanting to embrace me in a hug. Is he regretting his decision to be with his now new wife instead of me? That's the question. Is he regretting being with his now new wife? The Lover, the offer to the new wife, then it burns to the ground. Then the regret of the offer, then wishing he could start a new adventure again, then literally card 0 of the deck of tarot, wishing he could jump into a new beginning with the Empress and cut off what is recently here. You know, the cutoff card for what we're talking about is what's recent in his life. The answer is yes. The answer is yes, my friend. I'm surprised you haven't heard from him, if you want to know the honest truth. I mean, if you block them, it's kind of hard to hear from them. But you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if you don't get a hi. If you haven't blocked them in every way. Let me just give you a hint. I dated a Scorpio once, okay? For a very short period of time. Then I ran from my life. Don't get me wrong, Scorpios. There are ascended Scorpios, just like there is every other sign there is out there. Then I ran from my life. I blocked them on everything for years, okay? And then mysteriously, one day, I think it was last year, the end of last year, I don't know. Maybe it was this year. I don't even remember, okay? But mysteriously, this weird phone number pops up, okay? And like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, who's this? And it was the Scorpio. And I'm like, oh, got a new number. Like, I want to say 7 years later. I want to say something like that, so. Well, don't worry. You're probably going to hear from him. You can block him again. Just saying. That's your reading, my friend. Okay? So, yeah. Thank you overall. You are welcome. Up next is Nikki B. I'm going to take a potty break real quick, and then we're going to continue. Alcohol. I'll be right back. Come on, Poopy Doody. Come on, and go, Mommy. No? You're going to stay in your bed? Okay. Okay, I'm back. Come on. Boom, back. Ooh, that candle smells good, you guys. Note to know. If you're ever doing spell work, don't use a scented candle. You know, use a non-scented candle. Go to someplace like Dollar General, Dollar Tree, or Walmart, or whatever, and buy just plain old candles with no scent, okay? Just wanted to let you know that I'm a fellow Gemini. Ooh, exciting. Fellow Gemini, thank you. Glad to have you, Patty. All right, can you tell me anything about my friend who passed away? Was it a man? Yes, it is, Patricia. Was it a man? It was not a man. There's a man around you. Ooh, Ace of Swords. Interesting. Virgo. The Empress. Interesting. Five of Wands. The Tower. The Lovers. This is for Nikki. Oh! We have the Hierophant and the Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. They have, it's a woman, rare, because there's a man around you. They have continued their spiritual journey, okay? The Nine of Cups is leaving. Sometimes it's leaving someone. Sometimes it's leaving the spiritual plane. Or sometimes it's going towards the spirit world, which I love. The fact that, don't worry, it is not an end. There is no end. There's never an end. There's a beginning when she was here, and there's still beginnings happening around her. What's weird is, what's strange to me, there's a lot. There's more than just her around. There's also a man around you. I can't get past it, okay? It's called a loop for anybody that hasn't watched it before. It's very rarely that I can see people on cue. It doesn't work like that for me. Sometimes people come in and sometimes they don't. But if you thought she felt alone at the end, she didn't. If you thought that she was alone in the darkness, she wasn't. It's either she fought or there was a fight. She fought or there was a fight. She also talks about her mother. The ending came and she went over to the other side. Was she married or anything? She was a Gemini, right? Was she married or anything? Because she talks about a Taurus. She talks about... It feels very much like the ending was supposed to happen, although there was a fight. Keeps talking about the fight. Now, I can't tell if it's her fighting for it not to end or if there was a fight at the end. Yeah, she missed her mother. Well, she's with her mother now. This is the mother card. But she did fight it, or there was some kind of a fight. And then the end for Gemini. This is a card of faith. Okay, this is the, I guess you could call it the religion card, the institution card. This is the marriage card. He was a Capricorn. Okay, so that's why I asked if she was married, like she misses her lover. Or maybe she's with her lover. Gemini with, this is the marriage card, the Jack of Tarot. They've continued their journey. So not only with her mother, if her husband's still alive, she's with him all the time. If he's passed on, she's with her mother and her husband. And they're continuing the journey, which is freaking awesome because you begin with the Ace of Swords and then with the Ace of Pentacles. There is no ending, people. There's no ending. Just humanity thinks there's an ending, okay? We just slip into the next realm with everybody waiting for us. But there was a fight at the end. He's still alive. Okay, then she's always around him. I just submitted a question to PayPal. Okay, Kim and him, Mama, thank you. I will look at it here in just a second. But she's definitely with her mother because, see, she found her way to the mother, right? But there was some kind of fight at the end, some kind of fight. Again, I can't tell if she was fighting for her life to stay here or if there was a fight that she didn't like. That fight should have ended. It shouldn't have happened. But she's continued. She's continued. And she does miss her husband. And so she's probably around him a lot. She felt the separation, but she's always around. Interesting. There's a man around you too, though. He's like taller. When I say taller, I'm going to say like 6'1" maybe, and thin. And he looks more to be like around, I'm going to say 50s. So he died young. Not say anything though, but man, he's around. Just so you know. Hey, Claire. She missed her desperately. She was depressed. Okay, yeah, because the mother was a big part of her reading. The Empress is known as the mother. In fact, if you really look at the Empress card, she's pregnant, sitting on the throne. So that makes complete sense. Okay. Okay, I will check it. Okay. You're welcome. Thank you, Kim and Mama. Okay, we'll just write it down. Because he almost feels like it's weird because I don't see their face most of the time, but he has like auburn colored hair and it's kind of like longer, like somebody would wear back in the 80s or something, like when I was an 80s child, and a little longer on the ends back here. It's like he's always around, always around. He's not saying anything now. So that's your reading for that part. Second question, will I receive a large sum of money soon? For Nikki. He's very relevant around you, though. He won't quit. Oh, the King of Money. Probably, yes. And write that down because I don't say that very often. Okay, this is the king of money and prosperity. I don't even feel like I should pull anything else, but I will. The sun, best card in the deck of tarot, happiness. It will bring happiness. It won't happen real quickly, but I believe it'll happen. The queen of money. You got the matching set. The king and queen of money. Look at that. Hey, another foolish mortar. I'm going to check everything soon. Okay. Just let me finish this reading. So let go and let it happen. What that means is take a chance. Take a risk. The decision's made. All these pentacles, girl. Ooh. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. I'm going to say this. If somebody approaches you with something saying, oh, do this with me and you'll make a lot of money, don't. That's not what it is. Okay? Because this is a liar. This is a player. So don't listen to that. There is the possibility of money if you make the right choice. You have the king and queen of money, and the richest card in the deck of tarot, which is the Wheel of Fortune, turns in your favor. Just hold on a little bit longer and then do it. Okay? Because it's going to happen, but not as fast as you think it is. Somebody here, this is the player card. So if some kind of player says if you do this and you'll make money, no. It's something after that. Okay, the answer is yes, though. Wow. Okay, Patricia, I'm going to go look. Everybody, I'm going to go look right now. Okay, because I know a lot of people said they paid. So let me go look. Hold on. That's your reading, Nikki. I hope it helped, my friend. Oh, okay. So we have Cassie with one question. Okay, you're after Patty. And then we have Patricia, because they paid first for 2 questions. We're going to start putting the red X's up, y'all, I think. Let me see. Then another foolish mortal. I think that's it. Yeah. Then we're going to put you, always put her down as mortal for 1. Okay. Because Patricia and Cassie said before mortal popped up on the screen, so that's why I did that. Okay? So we do have a Patty, and then we have a Patricia. So up next, Jessica paid for 2 more. Then we have Jennifer for 2. Then we have Patty for 1, Cassie for 1, Patricia for 2, and Mortal for 1. Okay? You paid 2? Let me go look, Claire. Hold on. Let's see if it came through yet. It hadn't come through then. There you are. It popped up. Claire's after mortal. And I think that's going to be it for today, guys. I got a big event later, so I'm going to have to meditate and do all that stuff. So thank you all for coming in. I'm hoping Dina is going to be able to timestamp, or somebody's going to be able to timestamp all these for me. So Jessica, we're going to continue. So Jessica, thank you guys so much. I love you guys. How does MG feel about me now? That's my last boss. How does MG feel about Jessica now? Oh, he missed his opportunity with you. 4 cups in reverse, Jessica. So we're not taking any more readings. If everybody can start putting up the red X's, I would love and appreciate you. Oh, this is a reunion card. Jessica. Oh, be careful. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. He may reach out. Let me just pull them all, and then we're going to talk about it. Oh, 6 of Swords. Interesting. 8 of Pentacles. Good Lord. 3 of Wands in reverse. 4 Swords, the Chariot. Wow. How does he feel? I feel like he feels like he missed an opportunity. And I don't mean just you working with him, but I think he was physically and emotionally having the feels for you. And he thinks in every way, shape, and form, Jessica, he missed an opportunity with you. Now, there's probably going to be a moment that he's going to reach out. I can't tell if it's sooner or if it's going to be later. I would say later, considering everything that's going on. He's going to say, let's get together and talk, but he has ulterior motives. Betrayal. So I wouldn't even meet up with him. I would say no. because he's probably going to try to get information out of you. Now, what's really weird about it is you can see he had the feels for you, sees he wish he could have gotten together with you. I don't care if he's married or not. This is how he felt, okay? And I feel like he wants to see you again, but knows it's almost like he uses the excuse in his own head of trying to get together with you to just get information from you, but he really just wants to see you too. It's like a split personality kind of. And then he'll move on because he knows he's not going to get anywhere. Work, not waiting anymore, and stuck. I think that he worries what's going to happen with what's going on. You know, I'm not going to say it here out loud. I feel like he's waiting. I feel like he feels like he's stuck when it comes to work and having to wait to see how this plays out, and then he moves on. Now, this is victory after the battle, okay? So his determination right now is to win. You know what I'm talking about. But he's also got all these, like, emotions wrapped up with you that he can't figure out. Did you say he was an Aquarius? Makes sense. He's confused. He doesn't know what to do. The second question from my daughter. Oh, hold on. Jessica, you do not look old enough to have a daughter that is dating somebody, okay? You guys don't know what she looks like, but I do. Jessica does not look like she's old enough to have a daughter that is dating somebody, okay? Jessica looks like she's in her 20s, okay? So I am in shock, but let's continue. For my daughter, she is dating a new guy. Is he just wanting sex or actually wanting a relationship? Ooh, let's find out. Let me take a drink. Oh my gosh, my teeth hurt so bad. There's so much dental work done. These are temporary teeth, just so you know. These two. That's why they look funky. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Be careful, though. He looks like he's a little stocky. Again, please. Doesn't mean that, you know, bad, but I got the Three of Cups in reverse. It's the only card I take as a third party. Again, this is very weird. Well, the Magician, What's his sign? He doesn't want to miss this opportunity. Weird. This is a very weird pull, Jessica. Oh, it came out in reverse, though. Tell her to be careful. I feel like he's still finding himself bottom of the deck. I feel like he's really, really is interested in her, but there's somebody from his past that's latched on. This is a third-party card, and when I got the... Let me put it this way. I feel like he could, in the long run, be really worth it, okay? Because later on he comes off like this, which is a good sign. But I feel like he's still going through something. And again, I keep telling people I kind of be leery about anything that's happening in August, okay? Because I feel like he watches her, wanting to know what she's doing and where she's going. But I feel like he's still talking to somebody else. Now, that doesn't mean they're having sex or kissing or making out. It just feels like there's somebody in his life or from his past that... They may just be friends, but that person has another art. You know how you say, okay, we break up and we could just be friends? Okay. So, well, we're good. So, I feel like the other person has ulterior motives. He's trying to manifest it working out with her. Oh, she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. I think he could be good in the long run, and he doesn't want to miss an opportunity with her, the Four of Cups. But it's not going to be happily ever after yet, okay? He's working on things on himself, which is good. But I'm telling you, there's like a string from him to somebody else from the past. I don't feel like they're dating or anything. I feel like, you know, how we have a Tinder spot for an ex or whatever, and we try to be friends with them. That's what it feels like. But I believe the friend has ulterior motives, because this is the only card in the deck of tarot that I take as a third party, the Three of Cups in reverse, and only in reverse. He really wants to manifest your daughter in, though. But the fact that we get this card in the reverse worries me. It's almost like he has to release, he has to move past it. And I feel like he's very capable of moving past this other person. Again, I don't think he's in a relationship with him. I can't make this clear enough. I don't believe he's in a relationship with him or anything like that. He's just trying to be a nice guy and be friends, but this person is trying to be manipulative. And if he's a really nice guy, sometimes they can be manipulated into something that they shouldn't be in. He's finding his way out of it, though. The fact that he comes across as a King of Pentacles and the crowning card is this is really good. But she needs to be careful. I'll say that. Needs to be careful. Maybe a breakup and him taking care of business and it come back along, you know, in a couple weeks. September. Just saying. That's your reading, my friend. She is beautiful, just like you, my friend. Gorgeous. You do not look like you could be old enough to have a 19-year-old daughter, girl. I'm telling you, you do not. You do not. I am surprised. Color me surprised. That's your reading, Jessica. I hope that helps, my friend. Okay, up next is Jennifer. Then we have Patty, Cassie, Patricia, Mortal, and Claire. And we're done. I'm not taking any more readings. Please don't send any money, okay? Please don't do it. I know you never hear anybody say that, right? I know. I know. I just have to, like, prepare myself for the event later. That's why we started earlier today, too, okay? Because I have to be there at 4:30, and it's not in the town I live in. So I have to have time to meditate and clear my thoughts and eat and get ready before I go. All right, up next is Jennifer. Jennifer. There you are, my friend. Okay, this is for Jennifer. Asking the universe for direction, and then anything extra the universe needs me to know. Let's get the first initial. Direction for... Oh, you see that? Look at that. Justice. Wow. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to pull the rest of the cards. Oh, you get the Ace of Swords. Oh, and the 1111 card. Wow, looks like justice is coming. Six of Swords. Wow, these are really good, Jennifer. Again. We get the Two of Pentacles in reverse. We get the Page of Cups. Wow, so many new beginnings. I'm taking it. It's the High Priestess. Ooh, Seven of Swords on the bottom. Oh, we get Seven of Swords, but then the Ten of Cups also fell out, and then Judgment. Justice is coming, my friend. It could be, if you're in a relationship, it could be you and your person that you're in a relationship getting justice, or it's coming in the form of a relationship. The 1111 card. Following justice. Could be a Libra, whatever. Could be a Pisces, whatever. Okay? And a new beginning, a fresh start, and moving on into more tranquil, beautiful, glorious, sailing off into the sunset in your justice time. That's really good. Now, there may be a decision you have to make. It'll happen quickly. You'll know right away what you want to do. Like there's somebody that offers something and you're like, yes, you see it clearly. Okay. Now, I'll say this. The fact that we get this card, there may be somebody around you that doesn't have to be a lover. It could be an associate, a friend, a coworker, what the hell ever, okay? That wants what you have. So be careful. Judgment speaks of you deciding what to do with this person. Because you get justice and judgment means that you'll win, okay? Beginning card, ending card, quite frankly. I mean, boom, there it is. It speaks of love and happiness and clarity and moving on. And I'm telling you, August is this for a lot of people. I keep telling you all this. I told you all about this last year. And here we are. So I want you to remember when we're going through, I keep repeating myself because people go in and out of the room, okay? Or the channel, whatever, right? I don't want people to
be going through this extremely difficult time in the month of August because of all the retrogrades and the super full moons and everything, Venus and Leo and everything. Don't lose your way because of the chaos. I'll give you an example. My daughter had emergency surgery. Lost a child. Lost a lot of things. My dog got sick. He's still sick. I could in one day, I could count on a plethora of crazy stuff that happened in a 24-hour period to me. And this is what I mean when I say don't let the chaos around you, my friend, detour you from your path. Okay. Don't let it happen. The universe, source, spirit, they will throw spitballs at us to see if we can be deterred from where our life is headed. Okay? Keep that thought in your mind. Justice is coming. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of sailing off into the sunset here. There is a moment where you're going to have to speak how you feel. That's going to be your decision. Okay? Sometimes we keep a lot of stuff inside. Not this time. Today, in this particular situation, you're going to have to speak how you feel. That way everybody around you, including this person that wants what you have, knows how you feel and what you want, and so does this love and this new beginning and this future. And that's the judgment call. Boom. Okay, additional information. Okay. Additional information that the universe wants you to know for Jennifer. Thank you, Dina. Okay, you have a beautiful day too, Erica. Thank you. Love you. Oh, an offer. Also money. Could have taken a long time to get here. Ooh, doggies. I'm telling you, there's somebody around you trying to manipulate you. Manipulate you out of a new beginning. Manipulate you out of your happiness. It'll be a struggle, but you're the Empress wrestling Leo to the ground. Could be a Leo. Or a fire sign. There's a lot of fire energy here. Yeah, judgment in your favor again. I'm telling you. Ooh, destiny and happy home. So it could be a coworker, a friend, an acquaintance. It could be a domineering mother, father, cousin, brother, sister, whatever, friend. It's like you have these gorgeous opportunities heading your way. It may take a long time to get here. Money, love, whatever. It's like somebody doesn't want you to move on to it. Doesn't want you to start this exciting new beginning. Could be that they are alone and unhappy, and they don't want you to move on without them to your happiness. I'm just saying. It'll be a struggle, but sometimes we have to wrestle that line to the ground and say, listen, my judgment call is my destiny, my happily ever after, and my happy home. I'm seeing it a lot in the readings right now, Jennifer, because some people are ascending in this particular time and some people aren't. It's the way it is. But the fact that you get all these glorious cards, the Ten of Pentacles, the Sun, the Stars, Judgment, Strength, the Queen. This is something that's coming, or someone that's coming towards you that you've been waiting a long time for that's really worth it. Don't let somebody whisper in your ear and change your mind or try to convince you, no, you don't want to do that. If you do that, we can't go out every Saturday night. If you marry that guy, that means, you're going to be married and I'm going to be out here all alone. You know what I mean? Or if you take that job and move across the country, I'm not going to see you again. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I get. Follow your gut, not what other people whisper in your ear. Okay? That's your reading, Jennifer. Patty, you're next. Patty. Patty, Cassie, Patricia, Mortal, and I almost said Chair, but I meant Claire. Claire. Ah, wow. Mm-hmm. Hi, Patty. Teresa. Will I always be alone? Hi, Patty. Yay. Will I always be alone? Will Patty always be alone? Odds are no. But we have to put up a concerted effort because the universe watches. Will Patty always be alone? Oh, that one fell out. No, you won't always be alone. 10 of Cups is that happily ever after card. This card came after it. Judgment. Judgment for happily ever after for Patty. Okay. But I'll say this. When we're on our spiritual journey, and I'm not saying you're not putting the effort forward, because I'm sure that you are. But sometimes we get tired and we're like, I'm just staying home. I'm tired. Okay. Source is always watching because we have to put an effort up just as much as they push somebody towards us. So I'm going to lecture you like I lecture everybody on this channel. Get out of the house. Go out with friends, family. Don't go out with the intention of, oh, maybe I'll meet somebody tonight. No, just go out and have fun, okay? Oh, celebration, 3 of Cups. Maybe you out celebrating something is when you meet this person. Queen of Cups. That's the Queen of Love. There's somebody coming towards you. Ooh, the Magician. There's somebody coming towards you that you're hesitant about. So you're like, ooh, do I want to lift the lid off a cup of love and give them my, the opportunity to be my lover? Could be a water sign, by the way. That would be Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. All signs point to yes, as you get the Magician. Hopefully you're manifesting that this person comes towards you, using all your tools and skills for this person to come towards you. The Lovers card of Gemini. Yeah, I don't think you're always going to be alone now. Oh, they're single and ready to mingle. Good Lord. This is a really good pull. I can go on and on. The answer is no. You're not always going to be alone. But you got to get out there, man. You got to do it. Listen, I hate going out in public because I'm a psychic and I feel everything around me continuously all the freaking time. It's very difficult for me, but I make myself go out at least once a week. In fact, I'm doing an event today. It's going to be really hard for me, but I'm going, okay? Because I feel like I'm supposed to. The fact that your crowning card is happily ever after with family, see the rainbow? That's happiness. You see the 10 cups? That's wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, okay? Because it's full of water. Water's all about love and emotions. Judgment's in your favor. And again, you could meet them at a celebration, okay? You could meet them at a friend's party. You could meet them when you're out with friends. If you don't go out with friends, you could be going to, who knows, a bridal shower. And it's a what do you call it, where they have everybody, boys, girls, and non-binary people all together? Co-ed? I don't know. And you meet them there. Don't think so much about what the worst thing that can happen is that you miss the opportunity, and keep the lid on your cup of love, okay? Don't do that. Because if you're manifesting, this is the great magician, the manifestor of the deck of tarot, then they're going to send somebody your way, but they're going to look down and go, is she trying? Is she going to get out there? Is she going to give them a whirl? She's not going to give them a whirl. Throw them back in the pool. Okay? Because there's a lover coming. Gemini. Doesn't have to be a Gemini. And they are single and admired and respected. Okay? And look at this. Your ending card is the World. Last card of the Major Arcana. A season change. Season change consists of from going to single to being married, from not having kids to having kids, from working to being retired. Major lifestyle season change, and it's destiny, wish fulfillment, the star card. My favorite card of the deck of tarot. It's okay, Tanya. I'm sorry. We're all closed up, girlfriend. That's your reading, my dear. I hope it helps, Patty. I got a lot of readings, and I got 4 more to do, and then I got to get ready for my event. I'm so sorry. Sorry, Tanya. Oh, hey, Poetry Beyond Time. These are micro readings. It's $10 per question. But you see those red X's? Anytime you come in here in the live chat and you see red X's, it means I'm not taking any more readings. I have an event. in like 4 hours. So I'm going to finish these next 4 that I've already paid. I've answered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 questions so far. And I have 6 more to go. So thank you, though. Thanks, Poetry, for stopping by. I appreciate you. All right. Okay. I hope that helped, Patty. Did she say something? Okay. All right. Up next is Cassie. Cassie. Sorry, I'm always gonna do that. Cassie. All right, let me go back into PayPal and get Cassie's questions. Hello. There we go. Okay, Cassie. Hold on, I'm trying to find you here. There we go. Cassie, Minnie. A couple weeks ago, I asked if my ex Dylan Jim would leave a Leo he had moved in with and come back to me. And you said, even though it sounds weird, yes, they just moved in, but yes, he will. Can you pinpoint a time frame? Time frames are hard, but I'll give it a try, Cassie. I certainly will, Cassie. Pinpoint a time for Cassie. Let's tell them when he will leave this person with. Wow, that was a lot. I got 3 cards. Wow, look at these bad boys. That is the Hermit, the King of Pentacles, and the Empress. Wow. I'm going to pull the rest of them before I say anything. Again, Death. Oh, this is my player card. The Knight of Wands in reverse. It's also stopping. Look at that. Dang. Ooh, something major is getting ready to go down. Again, please. Oh, new love. King of Wands. Again, please. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And this is, I'm reaching back out to you. I'm going to say this. There's a lot going on. Okay. Cassie, there's a lot going on here. I'm going to say this. He's in the position of the married person now. Whether they're married or not, doesn't matter. It's the position that he's in with the Empress. Because we refer back to the question. Can you pinpoint a time frame for when he's going to leave? So right now, this is him and this is her. They're sitting pretty. It's a pretty couple, being great and everything. But I'll say this. This came out too. So there's a hidden agenda beneath everything. What does that mean? It means that in the dark of night, he's probably going through a dark shadow of the night that she's not even aware of. Okay? Trying to find his way out. Here's the death of it all. Scorpio. Probably because, now listen, again, this is my freaking player. I know you want a time, and sometimes the universe is not going to pinpoint a time, and I'm going to try, okay? Just breathe in with me, okay? I feel like there's going to come a time soon where he feels as if he is in a nightmare, and he is anxiety-ridden, and he wants it to end. He wants to move on to somebody else, and may even reach out to you before he ends it with her. Just saying. I'm going to say it's going to be by the end of the year. I know you probably want it to happen right now. Doesn't work that way. And the reason why I say that is because we have Virgo season, which we're getting ready to come into. This always reminds me of Capricorn particular now, which is the end of this year. Yeah. This is, now I'll say this. I think this is her because didn't you say she was a Leo? He's a Gem, but Didn't you say he was yeah, Leo. I feel like she kind of finds somebody new too. And doesn't want to move on in this relationship with him anymore. Something is going to crack, and this is when he reaches out to you. I'm going to say by the end of this year. He may still be in the relationship, like 2 once, wants a new path. Fighting with the Leo. So yeah, if you want to stick around and wait it out until the end of this year, that's up to you. You don't have to. It's your path to do with what you will, okay? You get to decide. I don't tell people what they should do and what they shouldn't do, but I'll say this, and maybe it's because I'm a Gemini. I would never wait around for anybody. But that's me. So I feel like he's like going through this deep dark, and as it goes on, as it progresses, this relationship with her, he gets to feeling trapped and anxiety ridden. And he's probably going to reach out to you before he's broke up to her. That's the player card. I'm going to say, so what is it? We're in August, September, October, November, December. Well, a little over 4 months. It could be tomorrow. So anytime between now and then. But if I gave advice, which I usually don't, but I'm going to here, I don't. Hold on. I'm live.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I was just gonna talk to you for a little bit.
I've got like 3 more readings and then I'll call you.
Okay.
It shouldn't be that long.
Okay.
Okay? Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. I'll call you as soon as I get off here.
Okay, love you.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was my daughter, the one I was telling you guys about. All right, so I got to call her right out. That's your reading, Cassie. I hope it helps, my friend. Up next is Patricia. Patricia has 2 questions. Let me see if anybody's saying anything on here. You thought a shredding machine was going off? Okay. No worries. You're all good. Don't worry, mortal. Patricia first, so then mortal, okay? All right, so Patricia, what are Jeff's intentions towards me? Because Patricia spoke about having set money before mortal set money, so that's why she's first. Okay, thank you. And no worries, mortal. It doesn't matter how many words you use. It's all good. All right, for Patricia, what are Jeff's intentions? Oh. Page of Swords. The World. Interesting. This one kind of like stuck in my finger. Oh. I think he's interested and wants to move forward. Ooh, don't miss this opportunity. Oh, he'll be sad if you do. Interesting. Again. This is my true partnership card. Interesting. Ooh, the Tower. And then we have the Magician at the end. So here's the thing. Ooh. Watching you, even though you may not know it. It kind of reminds me like under the hooded eyes watching where people don't know you're watching. He is watching you. What's interesting is the fact that you get the World, which is him probably going to want to make you an offer of some kind and move forward. But there's some kind of grief here, and I don't know why. I don't know if he has grief or you have grief, but I don't think the opportunity would be missed with him, the 4 of Cups. Or I don't think he's going to miss the opportunity of trying to be a partner with you. It'll be life-changing. I feel like there's a lot of grief around him. I don't know if somebody in his family passed away or if he had a major heartbreak or something. But we have the Manifestor and the exciting new beginning. So if he's worth it, if you really want to give it a try, I see that he makes an effort, but you are probably going to have to be that person that comes into our life that is understanding and helps us. There's a grief process here, and I can't tell if he lost somebody. It feels like he lost somebody, okay? like he lost somebody. It could be a grandparent, could be a parent, could be a friend, could have been a lover, it could be a widow, whatever, or somebody he was dating. There's like a major grief moment, which is sweet and kind of heart-wrenching here. But the fact that you get these two, his intentions are good, but it may be hard for him. He may even just been the loss was a really bad heartbreak or breakup. He doesn't want to miss the opportunity, but this can state it'll be a life-changing partnership. It can also state that there may be a break before it all is said and done. I feel like he really likes you, but he's having a hard time because of something that's happened to him. Interesting. Will I get a relationship this year for Patricia? I did Patty already. This is Patricia. Okay. I did Patty a couple back. This is Patricia. Yeah, two different people. Patricia paid via Facebook, via PayPal, and Patty paid here. Okay. No worries, Dina. I just appreciate you, girl. You're welcome. You're welcome, KMHM Mama. Thank you. Relationship, sure. The Queen of Swords in reverse. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Hallelujah. Again, please. The Ace of Swords. I'm going to say yes, but it's going to be a minute. Okay, again. Yeah, Strength in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. There's a lot of reverses here, my friend. Ooh. The King of Wands. And then the Nine of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles. The High Priestess. Wow. I think there's going to be a possibility of two, count them two, coming at you. This person that we just talked about and another person. The problem is you deciding. That's the problem. To me, this is Judgment, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But in the reverse says... well, I don't know what I want to do. Because you struggle with it. One's a fire sign, I think. Gemini. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. It's weird because one of them is very strong and a leader, and the other is very quiet and keeps everything inside. Here's you trying to make a choice and being confused. You being the single girl. One is extremely confident, outgoing. They don't have any doubt. They don't have to second think about whether they want to get into a relationship with you or not. They do want to. The other one has been abandoned at some point, is trying to learn how to grow again, and wants a clear-cut new beginning with you. This is you. You have two possibilities here. I think the first one, the first question is this person. And then there's this person that's coming. The very confident leader. It's up to you. You get to decide. Okay, but I think you're going to have a hard time because it's in reverse. You're going to like, what do I do? You're going to have to, you can talk to your friends about, you can, because that's a way of purging and releasing. You don't necessarily need their opinion, but you can talk to them and work it all out. Sometimes it's not even ask an opinion when you talk to your friends. It's you hearing yourself talk about it and realizing which one you want. Okay. It may make you feel like you're always going to be single, but no, there's going to be confusion here and following your inner wisdom about which one that you do want. They're two totally different beings, my friend. You decide. That's your reading. Up next is Mortal and then Claire, and we are finished. Oh, we already have Mortals up there. Thank you, Patricia. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, did you say you were going to timestamp, Dina? Do you let me know? I feel like there is either a Libra or a Gemini possibly waking me up at night with their energy. Can you tell me who or what is waking me up? Are you here, Mortal? tell me what the energy feels like. I hope it's not I hope it's not something else. Does it feel sexual? Does it feel dark? Does it feel light? Does it feel breezy? Does it feel non-restrictive or restrictive? Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You don't know how much I'm going to appreciate that. Okay, yes, that was a lot of questions. So, yes to what part of that? Yes to it feels sexual or yes, does it feel light and breezy? Or does it feel extremely hot and sexual? Because if it's something else than a person, if you feel somewhat oppressed and it feels hot and sexual and kind of like in a blurred dream, but if it feels light and breezy and sweet, then it's something totally different. So it doesn't feel repressed, like you're pinned down or anything. It almost feels like what I'm talking about is not a good thing, okay? So if it feels extremely sexual and like a blurred, drunken dream and stuff like that, where it feels almost oppressive in one shape, that's not a good thing. If it feels light and breezy and sexual, that's something different. Where I know anxious, but anxious can come in so many ways. It feels good, okay. Because if it feels bad, it's probably, right? I don't have to say it, right? It feels good, okay. Incubus is what I'm looking at, was where I'm going towards. Oh. Knight of Cups, which is not a good thing. Two of Wands. Why can't I talk today? And I got so many readings to do tonight. Look at that. That's Aquarius. Ooh, there's a lot of water vibe here too. Okay, good. Death. There's a lot of water here. Ace of Pentacles. The Empress. Wow, the Fool. Yeah, definitely somebody coming. Definitely somebody coming to offer love, to offer a second path. Somebody that's destiny, that's Aquarius. Go with your gut feelings. It's very watery. Watery is always sexual, okay? So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Then we have death, the death of an old cycle of life. If you're alone now, that dying away and somebody new coming in could be a Scorpio, water. Coming with an offer, Ace of Pentacles for the Empress, that's you. And a trusted companion, so trust in the universe and jump. They may be an air sign, but there's a lot of water. Now, how often I talk about I'm Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, but I'm Scorpio rising, and 50% of the time I feel like a Scorpio. That's what this is like. So if they're an air sign, everything else is water. But if they're a water sign, there is some air in there also. Destiny, second path, go with your emotional state. The old way is dying away. There is an offer for the Empress. That's you. This is them riding in on horseback. Okay. Oh, okay, Patricia. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, well, then that makes sense, my friend. The Libra has a lot of water in his chart. That makes complete sense. There's so much water here. So that means they're deep. They have that emotional state. We have death, which also means the death of the old ways. So it's probably them heading your way. Usually when you have dreams and stuff of somebody, as long as it's not dark and oppressive, it's usually somebody coming for you. I usually, like when I do a big read, I can usually tell in the big read that somebody's coming because you're dreaming about them. And it's weird because as they get closer, you can see, you're never going to see their face usually in a dream. You're just going to feel them and then maybe see the outline and then maybe start seeing what their hair looks and stuff. And then you know when you see them, right? But there is somebody coming to offer love and a new path. that is wish fulfillment and destiny. This is Aquarius too. But very watery, which is really good. That really good emotional state. It evens them out, especially if they're an air sign. Yeah, that will want that ultimate new beginning with the Empress and give you a good offer that ends the old way of life. That's being single or whatever, okay? It feels very good. Yeah, those are some really good cards. It's that they're coming. Usually if I do a reading and somebody's really close, I'll say, okay, it's time to get ready. It's time to clear the closets out. It's time to make a place for them to hang a few shirts in the closet. It's time to set up the nightstand beside the bed and get ready. Yeah, very well could be that, Libra. Very well. But there's a lot of water present, so be aware of that. Okay? You're welcome, Patricia. So that's your reading, foolish mortal. I love it. I just want to make sure it wasn't anything not that good, because I come across that every once in a while. I sure do, mortal. Claire, you're up, and you're on my last one of the day. And then I'm going to go eat, meditate, get ready. Because I have to leave here at 4. But I need to, get in the state of mind I need to be in. Pack my bag, Alrighty. Good, foolish mortal. Yay. You already know it's time to start cleaning stuff out. You see? Follow that intuition. That's it. That's lovely. Well, thank you. Another foolish mortal. I love your handle, man, for real. I really do. Claire is up. Claire usually just wants a general reading. Yes, she does. For Claire. You're welcome. Woot. Seriously, empty. Yeah. That's good. Very good. You're on the path. That's why it's all getting ready to happen. All right. General reading for Claire. Miss Claire, please. And then we're finished. Now, next week, it's going to be crazy for a while here, y'all. Okay? I think next week is regular. It's the following week where things are going to switch around a little bit, because I have to go get my permanent crowns and stuff on the 24th. And I'm not taking any readings on the 21st because I have a friend having surgery. So, okay. All right. Next week will be regular time at noon on Thursday, okay? And I'll be live tomorrow. If tonight doesn't zap it all, suck all the life out of me. That's natural for a psychic, though. Trust me. It takes a lot of energy, expels a lot of energy. All right, Claire is next, and Claire wants a general read. So Claire is next. I haven't even taped anything for next week. It's been so crazy. The name is a riff on Shakespeare, Twelfth Night. Lord, what fools these mortals be. Ooh, I love that. I love it. Shakespeare, yes. Another foolish mortal. Thank you so much for sharing. Lovely. For Claire, general read, please. Ace of Swords. 2 wands. Starting the new journey. Wow, I'm taking them all. We get the 2 of Cups. We get the Hierophant. We get Death. Oh boy. We get the 6 of Cups. Good Lord. Is the divorce pending? The 8 of Cups. Oh, a Justice. Girl, I'm telling you. It looks like justice is coming for you. I love this card because to me, it's like whatever you believe in, God, the universe, going, okay, it's over. And cutting away everything. This is your beginning card. This is your ending card. It's time for your justice to happen. It could be going to divorce court and getting your justice, because we get you starting a new path. And yes, there is love coming, even though you don't want to look at it. I keep getting this for you, I feel like, even though most of the time I don't remember anything. I feel like I keep getting this for you. This could have to do with, so this is the marriage card. It's also, when you get justice with the Hierophant, it could be the ending of a marriage. But I feel like right around the same time, a new love comes in, because like the ending of the marriage, the death of it, the new cycle change in your life. I'll say this though, Claire, there's going to be some kind of an offer. Now, I'm not talking about from the new person, from the past. That may be the husband or the counsel or whatever. Ooh, let's do it this. Here's my offer, okay? I think you'll walk away with what you want, but you will walk away, okay, towards your justice. It feels like everything's getting ready to, I don't want to say splinter, because it's a clean slice. It may not have felt like that at first. It may have been all the stuff going on, like splintering off, right? But now the final, you know, off with their head, okay? Your new path is starting very soon. You got 2 2s in a row. So probably around the number 2. Okay. Could be 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. Could be the 2nd of September. When everything changes. There will be some kind of an offer though. There's a, here's my offer. This is what I want. You'll probably walk away from most of it, but give something in order to get your justice. Interesting. Additional information for Claire, please. Additional information. Don't forget, we'll be back next Thursday at noon. Our regular time is 12 noon at Central Time. So, in the U.S., on the Eastern Seaboard, that's 1 p.m. In Central Time, where I'm at, that's noon. In Mountain Time, in the U.S., that is 11 a.m. And on the West Coast, that's California, Oregon, Washington, whatever time, that is 10 a.m. If you're in a different country, check the world clock. I am in Central Time in the U.S. of A. Additional information for Claire. Can happen quickly. I get the name George in my head. George. Anybody doesn't know, I don't do initials. George. Write it down. Could be somebody that helps you with the end. Could be a friend. Could be somebody. I call them catalysts when I do readings. If I get a name, which means it's somebody that with that name is going to change your life. Whether it's love, whether it's a lawyer helping you through this, whether it's a friend that enters your life to introduce you to somebody. George keeps coming in my head. George. I call it free repeating. It won't quit until I say it enough that you're not going to forget, Claire. George. Could be their last name is St. George. Could be their first name is George. Could be that you meet somebody at George's Bar and Grill on George Street, George Avenue in Georgetown. Just remember the name George. I can't say it enough. Sorry. The Queen of Wands. The Empress. 4 Cups. There's an opportunity the Empress shouldn't miss coming. 5 of Swords. The cutting away of things that you no longer need. Let go. Start your new beginning. You may feel out in the cold at the beginning, but there's victory here. It feels very like it took a very long time for this part of your life to start, and then boom, it's like that. It's like, man, I've waited and waited and waited, and then boom, it happens, boom, okay? Fought a long time, but the Empress is getting offered an opportunity that she should not miss. What does that mean? Could be an offer of, this can be done now if you take this offer. Or it could be, you don't have to fight anymore because it's getting ready to finish. Don't miss it. There's a cutting away of people, place, and things in your life, but it happens for a reason. Again, I'm going to say this again. I literally, right before I got on here, put a TikTok on my Facebook. No, you can't see it. It's private. But it's like Chris Farley falling down a mountain. Way it keeps going. It's like, oh, your spiritual ascension. Bing, bang, boom, boom. You think it's over. Getting rid of people and places and things that don't serve you in a positive manner. Losing friends, losing family members. Oh, you think it's almost over? No. Bing, bang, boom, boom. It's a tough ride. But cutting away of things, people, and places that are negative in your life is part of the ascension. So is this. So let go and let it happen so you can start your new life. Have faith. and trust us, it all happens for a reason. Okay? May feel lonely in the beginning, but it's a victory in the end. That is your reading, Claire. I hope it helped. That's it, y'all. We are done. I will be back next Thursday. Dina is going to go in and timestamp everybody's readings. Give her 20 minutes, half an hour. They're hard to find sometimes. I always tell everybody, just when you see me shuffling, like I'll look over and then you see me shuffling, that's usually when I'm starting a new one. Okay? Hi, Inspired Faith. Hello, hello. So, I'm going to let you guys go. I got to go pack my stuff for my public event tonight. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to eat lunch. I'm going to do this where it looks halfway decent. Maybe put some of these on and head over there in about 3.5 hours. No, 3 hours. Yeah, in 3 hours. Thank you all. Thanks to Dina and all of my moderators, for which I could not do this without. Have a great, fabulous day. And I'll be live tomorrow. I know last week I missed it with everything that was going on with my daughter. I got to get off here and call her. Love and light, you guys. And I'll see you real soon. Bye. I'll be same time, noon next week, Central Standard Time, Inspired Faith. I'll see you then. Bye.